Today we're at the Stow and the residents are having a meeting about the parking permits, which they haven't got yet. So they're having to, well, will have to pay £6 a day to park their cars outside their houses. So let's go and see what's happening and have a chat to some of the residents.
Move across to your right so we can see you. Keep on looking at me, but turn your bodies to face each other. And just hold the, just fan those out so we can see them.
The better.
In other words, Stevie, don't smile. How often do I smile? Someone makes me not turn you round.
The last two. Thanks very much.
All right, lovely, thank you.
Good luck with all.
Thanks for your time.
So you can see, that's it, excellent.
I'm now with James. James organised the meeting here today. So James, tell me, why did you arrange this meeting?
All it is I just need to get some sort of notification to the council that the residents aren't happy with having to pay £6 a day and not getting a resident permit to park outside their own properties.
And they haven't notified you or wrote to you at all on this?
Not one person's had a letter notifying the rules or anything like that. It's just literally they've put notices up on railings and that's it, and we've been left to our own devices. It was meant to have started in April, the beginning of April, and we've just started now.
So what do you do now? I mean, like last night, do you just come down and hope you don't get a ticket?
Well, at the moment it's warning tickets. As of Monday it'll be £60 fine tickets, and the answer from the council is actually park in the neighbouring street, hire a garage, which there's no garages, or pay £6 a day.
Well, surely if you move into a neighbouring street, then obviously it's going to upset them people who live there, and you'll probably find what happened in the town centre. They probably issue permits for the residents on the neighbouring, parts of the Stow, which is,
it's going to cause havoc there. They're going to extend it. And end up ultimately making even more money.
And pan across Harlow. Now, looking at this machine, I must admit, when I turned up, I thought, what do I do? I thought I had to, just wait with my car for an hour. But looking at the board up here, you've got to press this button, then press this button to display a ticket. Yep. So basically, you'd rather just come down over JBC and just rip this machine out.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, well, thank you for talking to me, James, and hopefully Harlow Council will issue your permits or one day scrap it completely.
Yep, that'd be hopeful.
Okay, thank you.
Hope. Thank you.
I'm now with Joan from Sweeney Todd's. Joan, tell me your view on this.
Well, we can't fathom out really how it's ever going to work. We have clients come in the shop for sometimes 3 hours. A lot of them are elderly as well, which obviously doesn't help. They've got vehicles. Come in here, park for an hour. They might be having a perm or highlights or a 3 hour job. They've got to come out, either remove their car and wait 2 hours before they can come back again, which is totally impossible, or pay for 3 hours. And it's just, it's crazy. It's just not fair, apart from
so
anything
if we
else.
see old ladies with the blue rinse with it all running down them,
Exactly.
they've obviously, they've run out of their 3 hour.
Yeah.
But I can't believe you have to remove your vehicle after 2 hours. That is so ridiculous.
You've got to remove. You've got an hour free. You cannot come out, and you've got to remove the car from the car park for 2 hours before you can come back and use the car park again.
That's just their way of really
making sure that you don't get away without paying.
Exactly, yes. So
there's no way around it.
So unless you're going to pop in to get a donut or a newspaper, okay, it's going to be free. But that is really, it seems their way
it's all it's
of making sure they get some money from the machine.
Nobody's going to gain anything. You've got an hour free, but it's not going to do any good to anybody other than the person that might be coming in to pop into the shop, grab something and go.
What about yourself and your staff? I mean,
we're okay actually. We've got, I say we're okay. We've got that little bit of parking,
and you're still
and that is
okay.
That's private.
Park there.
It's private
it
parking.
Is private,
it's nothing to do with the council. So, and sort of with the residents, the resident thing as well. How on earth? Where are they supposed to park? They can't park in the car park.
Well, like I said to James, I mean, you know, they come down each morning, you know, expecting a ticket in the car or
Yeah.
a warning ticket.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you've got to park somewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
if they lived above the Stow,
Yeah.
they can't have a drop curb put in
No,
and park the
there's
car.
nothing, No.
So it's
And if they've got, if you've got sort of young mums, young families with children, they've got to find somewhere else to
Yeah.
park. Well, where else is there that's not permit parking?
unless
and
they
then-
start moving to the neighbouring streets,
And,
which you
yeah,
can't
and
really
then,
do.
And they're chock-a-block anyway.
Yeah.
They're all chock-a-block. So
Yeah.
you know that's not just can't be done. It's just crazy.
Let's see what
So-
happens. They might listen to
Right.
the people of the Stow, or they may
Be a
not.
first, won't it? If they
So-
do. So
Anyway, Joan,
That's okay.
thank you for talking to
that's
us,
okay. You're welcome.
and
Okay.
let's see what happens.
Yeah.